Welcome to our 2020-2021 graduation ceremony. Needless to say, this is an unusual year, and I don't have words to thank all of the team members and parents and students who made this possible. It has been quite a ride. Parents who sacrifice their time and effort assuring their children's success. Teachers, teacher aides who learn and improve daily on the way that they were delivering the academics. And they dedicated hours to secure your student success. And of course, a big thank you and recognition to our students. I do believe there was not a waste of an academic year. They learn a lot, but at the same time, they learn new skills, technological skills that are going to help them throughout the years to come. But they sacrifice a lot. They sacrifice a year of social interaction with their peers, and that's too much. So we'll be back stronger and better, and I can't wait for next school year in August to open the doors to all of you and have you back in school. Finally, this year Draw Academy celebrates its 20th anniversary. This is our 20th year we opened since 2001. So before we go to recognize teachers and students' accomplishments, help me celebrating these 20 years of hard work, and help me thanking all members of this team, some who are no longer with us, some who came for a few years, but thanks to all of them throughout the years, we were able to make what Draw Academy is today. Thank you. So yes, happy birthday, Draw Academy, 20 years. We're doing this here because the school is celebrating its 20th year, and this sign as well, having here for 20 years. So thank you, thank for everything. It has been a ride of a lifetime. I appreciate everything. But we're gonna go now to the real heroes of this operation, our teachers. Thank you. From our new building, the Draw Academy Annex, I want to recognize for our 8th graders, teacher aides, Ms. Esmeralda Esparza, Stephanie Gonzalez, and Marimar Espino. You are great. Thank for everything you do daily. And now, our teacher, Ms. Lucia Munive.
To my 2021 graduates, it has been a pleasure being your teacher this year. We have seen a lot of ups and downs together. This year has been anything but ordinary. We've overcome a lot of adversity together as a class, and I'm extremely proud of each and every single one of you to be able to do that. It has not been easy. In fact, it has been challenging at times. We're not all perfect, but we somehow survived. We survived the craziest year of our academic lives. I've seen a lot of you grow. Some of you I've been with since 6th and 7th grade. And it has been amazing to see how far you all have come academically, emotionally. You guys have changed and matured by leaps and bounds. And I'm honored to have been able to be part of that journey. I wish you all nothing but the best for your future, all the success in the world. We have done the unthinkable, and we have done virtual school for 1 entire year. So if we could do that, anything is possible. The world is yours for the taking. You have overcome, and you have succeeded. And I can't wait to see what your future holds in store for you. Wishing you nothing but the best. I'll miss you. Bye.
Finally, our teacher, Diego Restrepo.
Parents and graduates, today is a special day, full of pride for all of us. This day marks the end of an era in your lives, and beginning of new journey with new and great expectations. Today, you are officially graduating from middle school. The school year ending today had a lot of challenges for all of us. You all were able to transform those challenges in opportunities. Opportunities to learn and to grow as a person. And that learning and that growing as a person led to this celebration. Parents, I want to thank all of you. Your unconditional support as well as your confidence in our job were very important to ensure your children's success. Ms. Marimar, Ms. Esmeralda, I want to thank you both from the bottom of my heart for all your hard work and support. Without your constant dedication, this journey would have been more complicated. Thank you. Thank you. Graduates, I appreciate that you allow me to be part of your life as your teacher, friend, and sometimes your confidant. I am very proud of all of you. Your dedication and compromise to be on time every single weekday to receive your online classes shows how far you can go. Here we are, your middle school graduation day. Remember that only you, your own effort, and hard work can take you to reach your goals and dreams. Dream big. Anything is possible. Graduates, keep your head high up. There is a world full of opportunities waiting for you. Congratulations.
Para los vencedores de octavo grado, muchos de ustedes no se imaginaban una graduación así. Y para muchos de nosotros, tal vez este año fue el año más difícil. Pero ustedes han demostrado que son capaces de adaptarse a cualquier situación. En este año han demostrado valentía y resiliencia. Y ahora saben que no importa lo que la vida les ponga en sus caminos, ustedes pueden. Y son capaces de más de lo que ustedes piensan. Estoy tan emocionada por todas las metas que van a lograr y los cambios que harán en este mundo. Les deseo lo mejor a cada uno de ustedes. Lo hicieron. Felicidades, clase 2021.
So, without further delay, the winner of the A Grader Principals Award is Ivestegui.
And this is for Juan Berruete.
Juan Berruete. Congratulations for you. Thank you. And the other recipient of the Principals Award for A grade is Ivestegui.
The name of the student is Aide Ortiz.
Aide, te felicito. Congratulations. Dear parents, in these unusual times, I can't end this year without talking about COVID and vaccines. Since the first day of this pandemic, back in March 2020, I have informed you with scientific-based factual data. I sent you surveys, science articles, doctors' opinions, and everything I could get my attention to help you educate as much as possible so you could get an informed decision based on facts and data. I also said since day one, almost 1.5 years ago, that in my opinion the only thing that would give us a way out of the pandemic was a vaccine. We now have a vaccine, and another battle has started with people who, for no other reason than fear not sustained by millions of doctors worldwide who support the vaccine, have decided not to get it. All this time, and against every single argument I heard, I presented a solid science-based counter-argument. As of today, according to data collected by Bloomberg, the biggest vaccination campaign in history is underway. More than 1.84 billion doses of the vaccine have been administered in 176 countries. In the US alone, 294 million doses have been given so far. But I still hear people state that they want to see what happens before reaching a decision. The worst part of this is that if we don't get a higher number of vaccinated people, the virus has ample room to mutate, and we will see a higher rebound. Consequently, more people will get sick and more people will die unnecessarily. Furthermore, we're lucky to live in a country where vaccines are available. Most countries around the world do not have the luxury to reject the medicine that can save our lives or our loved ones' lives. For example, for measles, 94% of the population must be immune to stop massive transmission. For COVID, while still it is early to determine with exactitude, it's estimated that it has to be over 70%. Today, only 40% of the US population is vaccinated, and the non-vaccinated are not willing to do it due to simple fear. This means that people who do not get vaccinated are helping this pandemic to continue. For the past 20 years, Draw Team and myself have been successfully educating and protecting your children daily. You bring your children daily for us to do this. You trust us. For the past 20 years, you have trusted us in every decision that affects the future of your child and your families. I am asking you to do the same, to trust us one more time. We must, all of us, do our part to end this nightmare. It does not depend on just a few, but all of us. Do it again today. Protect your family, protect the community. Think about it. When you get vaccinated, you will be saving thousands of lives. Get vaccinated now. Thank you. I'm a member. Are you?
I got mine. How about you?
Happy to be fully vaccinated. What about you?
I'm helping you and me.
Let's get back
do
to
the
normal.
same. Vaccinate.
I am a member. Are you?
Hey, ya vacúnate, okay?
Vaccination record count.
I am vaccinated.
I'm proud to be a member too. And you?
Yo ya me vacuné, ahora te toca a ti. Vacúnate.
I got my COVID shot. Did you?
All you have to do is get vaccinated.
A vacunarnos todos.
Not afraid anymore. Get vaccinated.
Yo tengo
I
mi
did it.
vacuna.
And you?
¿Y tú?
I am a member. Are you?
I got my vaccine. How about you?
Be dramatic. Just be safe.
I'm a member. Are you?
Ya me vacuné. ¿Y tú?
Yes, Mom. ¿Y Lucy?
You want a good advice?
I got it.
Get the vaccine.
Will you?
Protect yourself and your family.
Join the 131 million people already fully vaccinated.
Get vaccinated today.
We're from the club. Are you?
Remember, are you?
As I said before, this year Draw Academy celebrates its 20th birthday. We have a list here of people who have been with us for 10, 15 or 20 years, and I want to recognize. I cannot give it to you now, but this is the trophy that you were receiving, and this is given to the following people. First of all, and I blame the COVID-19 era, I totally forgot, on 2019, Bedelia Tejeda. Bedelia is our art teacher, one of the best we ever have, and I want to congratulate you and thank you. Then we have three other people. Lorianne. Lorianne has been the teacher everywhere. She was a pre-K, K, first, second. For some reason, skipped third grade. She was a fourth, fifth teacher, and now is a sixth, seventh. Lori, we love you. We want you everywhere. You're great. We have Estela Castro. She was at first one of the mother of three of our beautiful student girls. She has been also for 10 years one of our best teacher aides. Thank you, Estela. Maria Olvera, she's one of the faces that you first see in the morning. She's greeting the students, greeting parents, and she is one of the most valuable people here in the school as well. Thank you, Maria. And now I would like to jump to 15 years. 15 years working with the Academy and helping us bring this to what it is today. Mr. Mario Ambris, pre-K teacher. He's a clown, but we love him. And also celebrating 15 years. And Miss Rosario Charito Goto, one of the best K teachers I ever seen in my life. And also thank you for this 15 years. And now for the big prize. As I said, the school has been offered for 20 years. I'm the only survivor of the first month. But then we have three people that have been with us all those 20 years. One is Miss Sherry Davis, our beloved special education teacher, counselor, mentor, the one to thank for everything that you receive as teacher appreciation, and my best friend. Sherry Davis, thank you for everything you do. And Yvonne Santos. Yvonne has been with us from day one, fueling this school. She does everything related to registration, attendance, and everything that brings the school to function. So thank you, and thank also for keeping me on my toes. She's the one chasing me. You didn't sign this report, you forgot about this, you forgot about that. So thank you and keep on doing it. I appreciate it. And finally, one that has been with us for 20 years, is a friend of mine, and has served in many capacities. And if I didn't recognize him before for the 10 of the 15 years, it's because he was at first a volunteer, then he was a board member, then he was a part-time after-hours teacher, and then finally I was able to bring him on board. My friend Roberto Aramayo, I count on you every single day, so you're going to receive a recognition for 20 years that you deserve. Thank you, keep it up, see you in 30, hopefully, and thanks for everything you do daily. For the past year and a half, due to the COVID-19 pandemic, we had to endure unique experiences. Among those, two of our team members suffered this illness. They had to be hospitalized and are now in a long recovery and very slow. But some of our students and families pay the ultimate price. One of those, and probably the loss that touches us the most, is the passing of our former student, Jose Diaz. I remember him as a gentle bear, He was always a big kid with a silly smile. If he was ever in trouble, and he was sometimes, I can still see him in my office. He will be apologetic and kind of clueless about what situation he has got into. It is funny that all of us remember him as Jose Diaz. He was never Jose or Mr. Diaz. He will always be remembered as Jose Diaz, always smiling and everyone's friend. Jose was by far not the fastest runner, but he was always there. He never missed a running event and was continuously trying his best. A few years later, he came back to draw, this time as a parent. Out of his 4 children, he enrolled his oldest ones, Genesis and Adrian, both as sweet and always sharing a smile and hug as I evoke Jose Diaz. A few weeks ago, Adrian came by the school holding a plush bear. Still smiling and silent, he gave it to me. Without saying a word, he pushed his belly pressing a button, and I heard a recording of Jose's voice with a message of love to his son. He was not just the good kid we remember, but also a great parent. We lost a good one, and Jose Diaz will always be remembered by all of those touched by his gentle, mild, and warm character. Godspeed, Jose. We'll miss you.
I want to remember one of my first students at Draw Academy. He was my student during 2 years, 4th and 5th grade. And the best story I remember is when I did his home visit. He was waiting for me in the balcony of his apartment, very well dressed, with a very nice dress, yellow, green and red, a perfect hairstyle. And he ran downstairs and walked me to his apartment, where Dad and Mom were waiting for me with juices, cookies. We had a very nice conversation. He was so happy and excited. And it was one of the best moments I spent with him. And then, a couple of years ago, he was in my office talking about one of his kids. I couldn't believe it. It was so emotional. I love that, and he will be always in my heart.
The last time I saw Jose, I was on traffic control duty during dismissal. He was driving a red pickup truck, wearing his usual oversized black tee, and his signature Jose Diaz smile. He was always enthusiastically waving at me as he passed me by, and I remember thinking just how fast time flies. When I met him, I was one of the small kids, and he was one of the big kids at Draw. For years, Jose and I frequented this very stage for our end-of-the-year plays and traveled together for school running team. With a total of 350 students, it was impossible not to become friends with everybody. He was goofy, chatty, and always a lot of fun to be around. I will always remember him as the big bear he was. The big kid that always had a pencil on his right ear, and the person that radiated warmth and kindness. He was everybody's friend, and just like his children are now, will always be part of the Draw family.
Dear parents, students, and teachers, when a school year ends, I normally feel the obligation of looking back to see what worked, to see what could have been improved, what we learned from the past. We can only do that. We can learn from the past, we can act on the present, and we can plan for the future. More than ever, this school year needs such a reflection. We can look back, cry for what we lost, or we can look back and learn something. I can't help to see the suffering of others. I can't help to learn what we can do to improve ourselves and the lives of others. But mainly we have to learn from those lessons. Our youth lost many things: memories, friends, social learning, and the many experiences that will forge their character. But then also from those losses, they can strengthen their character. They can look at life with a different appreciation. we can all see how we acted, how we cared for others. While some people retracted and somehow selfishly took care of just for themselves, while some others cowered in front of the situation that couldn't be handled, others took the reins, looked at the situation, and decided what to do. We learn from ourselves. We learn from our strengths and our weaknesses. And in some cases, we can honestly say that we gave our best. This dark stage of our life is leaving us an invitation to do that learning. We all lost something, but the learning is ours to keep. As such, I want everybody to reflect on this time, not with sadness, but as we read this page of the book of our history, to realize what we are, what we learn. And then, as with every lesson in life, we can simply become better prepared to change the things in which we have power and to accept those that we cannot. I want this reflection to serve a purpose. Whatever summarizes the lessons of this year, that the Learner's Creed our students recite daily before working, I am asking our students to read again, to believe in themselves, to believe in what they can do to become better and to learn, to put in life the lessons from this time. For years, we have asked our children in school to recite that creed in the morning and in the afternoon at the end of the day to reflect those things that were under their power to fulfill the objectives in the morning. Now that we are rapidly and hopefully facing the dawn of a new day, away from this pandemic, this will be a sad page of our book, but it also can be a valuable lesson from which we can understand the best and the worst of ourselves. Let's capitalize on that experience. Let's make our life and the life of others better. That's my desire for the new days of this life that we're facing. That's my desire for our children, that they will learn and they will become, out of this, stronger in soul and in character. That they will appreciate life in a better form, facing adversity in a better manner. And because of that, I need from every single person that is walking this road with us to believe in the school, to believe in themselves, to believe in what we are trying to do here. That in the midst of all this confusion, we learn to keep providing our best, to give our untiring efforts to simply improve the life of a child. Thank you, take care, and I will see you in August.